All right, well, coming up next is Doug Marshall, author of Mastering the Art of Commercial Real Estate Investing. Give it up for Doug.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Rather than tell you my real estate qualifications, which nobody really cares about anyway, I'd rather tell you my story from a different perspective, one that I think that many of you will be able to relate to. For the first 24 years as a commercial real estate professional, I was on that never-ending hamster wheel of low-paying jobs. I was living paycheck to paycheck, and I was barely getting by financially. My financial situation went from bad to worse when I decided to transition from banker to mortgage broker. I was hired by a mortgage brokerage firm as an independent contractor, and as a result, I received no salary, I received no health insurance, I didn't even receive a draw, I had absolutely no safety net whatsoever, and in that first year, I made a whopping $7,000. Yeah, $7,000. I quickly went through the little savings that I had, and I started borrowing on the equity in my home just to make ends meet. To say that this particular period in my life was emotionally stressful, boy, that's a huge understatement. But over the next 4 years, I did see steady gains in my commission income, but certainly not enough to live comfortably, let alone put money aside for retirement. And I kept asking myself the same question over and over again. Now, I've been here now for 5 years. What makes me think that year 6 is going to be any better than the first 5 years? And the honest answer is that I couldn't. And it was at that point in my career I realized that something had to change. And after much consideration, I decided to take that great leap into the unknown and start my own business, Marshall Commercial Funding. And those first few months, they were absolutely terrifying, but it turned out to be the best business decision I ever made. For the very first time in my career, I was making good money. But even so, I realized even at that point that I was not going to retire well. You see, I could do the math, and I was way too close to retirement age to make up for the lean, hard years that I'd gone through. In fact, I might not be able to retire at all. But I also realized that my clients, they were doing exceptionally well financially. And if I was going to retire, I needed to follow their example and start investing in real estate. So I asked one of my long-term clients if I could start investing with him. Well, 12 years have gone by since I made that decision to start investing in real estate. And I can tell you unequivocally that today I could retire well. I am in a small group of investors that own several rental properties that are valued at over $50 million. So why am I telling you this? Is it to, beat my chest and tell you how great and wonderful I am, how incredibly intelligent? No. I'm telling you this because I believe there are people listening to me right now who are living paycheck to paycheck, or they realize they're not going to retire well. And I'm here to tell you that if I can do it, if I can achieve financial freedom, so can you. Thank you.